What's up, you guys? It's your girl Tay, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and coming back to spend yet again some more time with your girl. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, join the family. By doing that, you enter yourself in a chance to win my giveaway. My giveaway will be announced whenever I hit 150 subscribers. You guys, today's video is kind of a stepping stone from another video, so it's kind of sort of a part two from another video that I've previously done. As you can tell by the title, it's about my journey with PCOS. If you want my backstory and just a little bit more information about my specific journey with it, go ahead and check out that video, you guys. So today is more of not really about my journey specifically, my life with it. It's going to be about my life so far with this medication that I've been taking. I really don't know how long I've been taking it now. It's only been like a couple months, so it hasn't been like a year or nothing like that. I don't even think it's been half a year yet. It's really been just a couple of months. So this medication is called Feminita. Ask your gynecologist, they could probably tell you better than I can. It's 200 milligrams. And basically what this medication is supposed to do is it's supposed to kickstart, like my gynecologist says, your womanly parts. That's exactly how he explained it to me, so that's how I'm explaining it to you guys. It's basically going to start your period for you, or give your body what it needs to start your period. So far, since I've been taking this medication, yes, I've been getting consistent periods. And when my doctor originally told me about it, he told me that I needed to take it every 10 days. 10 days on, 10 days off, 10 days on, 10 days off. And that's so annoying. Like, I have consistent reminders in my phone for when to start it, when to stop it. But I mean, for right now, it works. It's not birth control. I don't want to be on birth control for my own personal reasons. So that is the most annoying part about it, is the continuously having to remember to take it, stop taking it, take it, stop taking it. But anyway, when he originally gave it to me, he said you do either every 10 days on, 10 days off, or 14 days, 14 days off. I originally started with 10 because I was so anxious to get a period, like just for me to get a freaking period. But what I noticed is I would take it, and in the midst of my 10 days, about the 8th day, I would get a period. So then I'd finish my 10 days, wait 10 days, and then again, whenever I started it, I would get it on the 8th day. So I was getting periods sometimes twice in a month. So I eventually had to push it out to every 14 days. Ever since I've been doing it every 14 days, for the first time in my life, I know around the 9th or the 10th, I'm going to get my period. So that has definitely changed the game for me. That's something I've never, ever experienced, you guys. Never knew when I was gonna get a period. Like I said in another video, sometimes I'd go 6 months without a period. You guys, I'm sorry, I have my drink with me today. It is hot here in Germany. Y'all already know I complain about it all the time. We have no AC. So yes, 14 days definitely works for me with this to give me consistent periods. It's the weirdest thing in the world to have a period that many, like that consistently. Like I told my sister, I was like, since being on this medication, I'm pretty sure I've had more periods on this medication than I've ever had in my whole entire life. Literally. I can say since being in Germany, really, I've had more periods than I've had in my whole entire life. That medication has definitely made it consistent, but I was having periods once I got to Germany, once I changed my eating habits and my, what I was consuming. And like I said, I think in my previous video, I would notice whenever I would drink a lot of green tea, I would get consistent periods, but it wasn't every month. It was just consistent for me. Having a period every other month was more than consistent, was more consistent than what I was used to. This is what the pills look like. Again, I take them 14 days on, 14 days off. The next thing I want to talk about is the acne. Even like a thing I see with PCOS is women suffer with severe acne. I've always had pretty easy skin to deal with. I really didn't get breakouts. I really didn't like have like redness or darkness or anything like that. What I've noticed since taking this medication though is I do break out a lot more. It's not severe, as you can tell. I do have a little bit of makeup on, so it doesn't look this even all the time. Sorry you guys. I do break out. It's not unbearable. It's not to the point where, you know, I'm uncomfortable, but whenever I do break out, the bumps are a little bit painful. And that's not something I'm used to. Like I said, before having consistent periods, I was pretty lucky in the fact that I didn't break out. But with this medication, I have noticed some breakouts. The next thing that I have written down to tell you guys about this medication is whenever I do get my period, I'm so blah. Like I don't know if it's the hormones, you know, being out of whack and finally trying to get back in order. But whenever I do get a period, I'm very just blah, you know, like I'm sleepy. I find myself taking more naps than I ever have before. I find myself just wanting to, you know, chill out kind of. I still get up and get things done, but I love taking naps, but it came to a point where I was like, dang, I'm like depending on these naps, you know? So, excuse me, I do find that to be pretty annoying. But like I said, if that's what it takes to have a consistent period, or if that's what it's like to have a consistent period, I'm here for it. The last thing that I want to talk about with this medication that, you know, so far my experience is that the cramps, I get like mild random cramps. There's not a day where I'm like, oh, I'm cramping like all day, like I'm upset or I'm in bed or anything like that. Like it's just like very, very mild cramps. Like, and whenever they're there, but then they're gone. So I can't say that. What I'm trying to say is I never have a full day of cramps. I usually just, you know, cramp for a little bit and then I'm good to go. And then I said that was the last thing, but I just thought about this. The periods are not heavy at all. They're very light. If you have PCOS, you may be able to relate to this. Whenever you go like a certain amount of time without a period, whenever you finally get it, it is beyond heavy. Like it's heavy, you know? And I find that to be so annoying, but I don't know if it's because I'm starting to get them more consistent that they're not coming on as heavy, but yeah. They're not extremely heavy with this medication. And I know I said that was the last thing, but I could just keep thinking of things to tell you guys. Oh, this is probably really the last thing. These last three things are just things I didn't have written down. But anyway, they're just good bits of information to know. And information that I was looking for somebody to give whenever I was, you know, struggling without a period, because these are, you know, just parts of having PCOS. Anyway, you guys, this last thing is going to be that when I was not getting consistent periods, I could definitely count on, whenever I finally got the period, I could definitely count on the fact that my period was going to be 7 days. And that's like since I was a kid in 7th grade when I first got my period. Even back then, yes, if you didn't know, I was struggling with PCOS that long ago. But I could count on it to be 7 days flat. And I would always hear girls like, you know, my period lasts 3 days or 5 days. And I'm like, shit, first of all, you're lucky you get one. Second of all, and then it barely lasts. But with this, I can say my period has went more to 5-ish to 6 days. Like, and that is beyond me. That is so short for me. So yes, those are just my little updates on this medication. Again, let me show you guys one more time. The box is like, I shouldn't be flashing it like that. I've had it for a very long time, so it looks like trash. That's probably where it needs to go. I specifically held on to this box though because I wanted to show you guys, to remind you guys of what it was called, and so you can look it up, whatever, you guys. Anyway, you guys, that's just my little update on my life with PCOS on this medication. It's definitely working out for me. I've talked to some girls that are like, girl, I take 3 to 4 medications on top of birth control, you know, to regulate this or regulate that. And I'm like, let me say this has not helped with the hair growth at all. It hasn't changed anything about that. Maybe later on down the line, the more I take it, the longer I take it, the more, you know, my hormones will be in balance. But as of right now, it has not helped at all with that. Let me throw that out there because a lot of girls that hit me up definitely mentioned they hate that about PCOS. And if you're looking for just help with that, like whatever. If you're looking for help with the hair growth from PCOS, this is not your medication. It's not, and if it's going to help, it hasn't helped yet. So most people who want specific help with that, I'm sure don't want to wait this long. Anyways, you guys, I'm done rambling. I just wanted to kind of get this out here for you guys because in my previous video of talking about PCOS, I did say that I was going to update you guys, and here is your update. Message me, email me, follow me on Instagram. Let me know that I'm not the only one out here struggling, you guys. This medication has definitely helped in certain ways, not every single way, or not for every single problem that PCOS brings, but you know, we're trying it one thing at a time, you guys. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, join the fam, you guys. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know if you are feeling that new intro and outro that my sister hooked up for me, you guys. I love it so much. Better than the ones that I was trying to do that were not okay. But anyway, yes, again and again and again, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, fam.